Hi friends, have you heard of this word called as binge watching? Yes, you might have. Yeah, these days we are hearing a lot about this word. But have you paid attention that why is this happening these days and was not happening in earlier days? There are two reasons for it. First one is having a content on demand, so whenever you want to watch it, it's available. And the second thing is recommendation system, which recommends all the series or movies of your liking. So today's video, let's understand how does recommendation system within artificial intelligence works. First thing first, let's understand what is recommendation system. Let me explain you with some examples. Have you come across a situation that you are on an Amazon website, you have purchased a product, but next time when you log into the same e-commerce website, you get a list of recommendations which are similar or associated with your earlier buy? Or maybe you're sitting in front of a television and wondering, how does Netflix knows which are my favorite movies? The magic behind this entire thing is recommendation system. Recommendation system is actually solving a big problem, and the problem is that to identify human behavior so that the products can be predicted which are of their interest or can get them excited. And how this is done? This is done basis your historical data which is available. It might be your transactions, it might be your like, share, view, it might be your rating system. So all this information is being used to identify the trends and accordingly suggest or recommend you related products so that you get excited to buy it. There are two types of recommendation system. The first one is content based recommendation system. This is a very simple recommendation system and you would relate it quite easily. So for example, if you are watching a movie which is of genre comedy and you have rated it 5-star, then this information is actually stored into the system. Second time when you are watching a movie, again you watch a comedy movie and even if you give a slightly lesser rating, say 4 stars, still this information is stored. Somewhere system is actually understanding that okay, you like comedy movie. So next time a new Bollywood movie which is comedy is released, then you would be the person who will be recommended. This looks quite simple, but in the background it's a quite complex and matrix calculations that go behind this engine. Because I have in this example given you just the feature about the genre of the movie, but it can be who is the actor of the movie, it can be the director you like and things like that. So it gets complex and complex and it's predicted. However, this type of recommendation system has some of its limitations. So let's look at what are the limitations and how that gets addressed with the second type of recommendation system. There are some limitations of content-based recommendation system. Now what is that limitation? Limitation is that we need more and more information from that individual user. So if you remember long back, actually Netflix used to send in surveys to people to get more and more information about you, which kind of movies you like and which actors and things like that. So there were surveys which were users were asked to fill in, but not many users used to provide that comprehensive surveys. That's one challenge. The second thing is, even if people provide the response to these surveys, sometimes even we as a human are not aware why we liked actually that movie. It's a very subjective and an abstract thing which can be captured on that survey question. So when it comes to the prediction, it was not as precise as user wanted. So that's where the collaborative filtering recommendation system came into play. So let's understand how does that work. Now, collaborative filtering is a game of multi-users. So basically, there are many users who are there in outside who likes comedy movie and might be similar to you. So this is the key element that is being picked up and used for collaborative filtering. Now, for example, if there is a person who likes comedy movie and he has watched the first movie and rated it as 5, then there is your friend who also likes comedy movie and he has watched the same movie and given similar recommendation. You watch the second movie and your friend's recommendation is almost same. So that's where system understand, okay, this user's liking is very close to the other users, and basis that if your friend has watched any movie, that movie gets recommended to you. So this is a quite different way of handling recommendation in the system. And in this case, what actually happens is, while I'm talking about just 1 and 2 users, there can be a complete group of people. So you can imagine the amount of recommendations and that can be generated and pushed across to you. And this also takes care of the subjectivity part of why people like. So we don't have to actually look at which are the specific features and all. So that's why these features which we cannot actually label it are called as latent features. And again, it is a lot of matrix calculation goes behind, but it's more of a reverse. So where we know what is the outcome and which needs to be recommended, and basis that then we come back, okay, which are the features, and going ahead we start gathering more information about you as an individual. Looks quite a complex topic. Hope it made sense to you. And just in case you have any queries, questions on this, please do write to me and we'll be happy to answer. With that, me Sarika Hussain signing off. Have a good day.